Artificial, making it happen. But no, man, I am so proud and honored to have Gloria Summersall in the screen with me. And got turned on to her, but my little sister Tracy Drain a few days ago. And she is hosting a great event today. If you're looking to expand your horizons in a new business opportunity, before we get to that opportunity, Gloria, please introduce yourself, a little background on Gloria Summersall, and before you arrived at this great new venture of yours.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Gloria Summersall, originally from Waukegan, Illinois. Lived in Indianapolis for about the past 15 years, but this year I actually moved to Birmingham. So I'm definitely a person that's on the move. Uh, Military, been retired now. Come January, will be 20 years retired.
What
Spent
branch?
23 years active duty. Thank you so much.
No, what
And
branch of the military?
Army,
Okay,
Army.
good stuff, man. Thank you.
You are so welcome. And just kind of traveled the world as a young person, and just realized that that was definitely something that I wanted to continue to do. So as I move around, I call myself the road tripping CEO because as a baby boomer, I should be able to go wherever it is that I want to go when I want to go.
I am so happy you mentioned that, and that is a great segue into what we're talking about today. Many of the things that we just dreamed about. You know, I'm a baby boomer myself, and me doing what I do every day, man, it's like this gift from God. You know, I love music, I love people, and to be able to give information, awareness, and resources, you know, this was never heard of, and now to be able to travel, and not only travel, to be able to benefit from it. I guess that gets me to how you got into the passion of traveling, huh?
Well, actually, like I said, as a child, my parents took us on vacation every year, so we got to experience the world on this side of the border, I'll say, in this country. But once I joined the military, part of my reasoning was so that I could continue to go to other places. So my first duty assignment actually was in Germany, and I truly loved it. But let me tell you something, when you retire, you reduce a lot of things. Freedom is taken away from you, even though I fought for freedom for everyone else. But that financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom are three things that are elusive to us. And what I realized is that my money got funny and my change got so strange when I retired and tried to travel more than I had. Because, you know, most of us want to travel when we retire, and the funds are low. And so that's how I got started. Just happened to be at work one day at that part-time job, and a young lady came in and said she had a travel business. She forgot to put on her tax return. And I said, sign me up. I just figured she was making money. She was in the tax office, and it was legal because she was in the tax office.
Now, you say getting into a business, and I've been a businessman since 1989, and I know one of the things that I stress more important, and probably just the biggest proponent of being owners of something. You know, tell me how this works. Do you have to get you an EIN number? Do you have to set up a business entity to do this business?
No, absolutely not. It's truly a turnkey business. And I didn't even know that a business in a box even existed. And what I mean by that is once you get your business started, everything that you need is right there at your fingertips, already set up for you. You know, we have a host agency that we fall under that has been in business for over 30 years. So I have my own travel business, which is Someday Travel, because someday people always say they're going to travel. So I thought that would be a perfect name for me. But I didn't have to get an EIN number. I didn't have to go and make it an LLC. None of that. All I had to do was jump in, get started, and start helping people travel the world. And then I also realized I could help people do what I'm doing.
So let's eliminate some stigmas right here because from listening, and you fall up under a parent company, this is a multi level marketing business, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I want to reduce the stigma because so many people have been negative about multi level marketing businesses, and it's the closest thing you're going to get to freedom if you're a hustler and know how to go hustle. But most of us are limited in thought because of how we were trained and trapped into working a job. Uh, Talk about this gift and this freedom, because you're not just building businesses right now. It seems like you're trying to build a movement, much like I am, about people owning their intellectual properties using this music platform.
Well, what I love most about what you do is you don't gatekeep. A lot of times people find a way to win and they won't share with anyone else. And so we have found a way to win. We're sending the elevator back down for anybody who wants to jump on and come up. And what I mean by that is, as I got started and had my own business and travel, and I started reaching out to my family and friends, telling them, hey, I can book all your trips. The first thing they asked me was, are you going to get paid? And I said, yes. And when I
But we count somebody else's pocket, won't we? Jesus, we will
yes.
count somebody
And,
else's change.
and so what I found is not everyone that I knew and was connected to wanted me to earn money off of booking their travel. They wanted to make money with me. They said, show me how to do what you do, because I'm already doing this myself. And I said, yes, because a lot of times we refer people to things. And so this is referral marketing. You know, somebody's going to refer everybody to every Black Friday sale they hear about coming up in a couple of weeks, and they're not going to be paid for it. But our company pays you for your referrals, and that's how we make money. And with this opportunity, you can tap into up to 8 streams of income. And in today's society, we all need additional streams of income. One stream of income right now, Jumbo Love, is like having one leg on your table.
I tell people all the time, I'm not retired, I'm redirected, you know, because if you retire, you're going to be tired. Because I just had a segment about the Medicare changes coming in 2026 with Robin Shackelford right before our segment. And some of the costs that you're going to have to incur moving forward just in your Medicare and your insurance is going to be enough where if you don't have a different level of income or different streams of income, God bless you. Now, in mentioning that, I just got a text from your dear friend Tracy Drain, and I knew she was going to be late. That's an inside joke. But bear with her, because that's her. Now, the goals that you're setting for some of the people who come in up under you and your organization is going to be one of the most, I think, beneficial things for people who are wanting a fresh start. Because, like you say, many times people leave you hanging. They don't share information that makes you successful. How are we going to make your travel agency empower the people who come in?
Well, the first thing that we do is we allow you to have your own business. You're going to have your own .com where people can go to your website and book their own travel. But more importantly, you're going to be able to name it, put your picture on your website, and you're going to have access to all of the tools that you need to be successful and assign a success coach. Most people don't get started in their own business because they feel like they're not going to get any help. The other thing that we do is I had to look at my life and have that aha moment. As a retiree, the government pays me once a month on the first. That's 12 checks in 1 year. But with the business opportunity, I know that was my aha moment.
Smack them in the face. Just smack them in the face, Gloria. That's the reality of it, boy.
But can you imagine being able to have access to a check every Wednesday, every Thursday, maybe on the first of the month and the 10th of the month? Last year, the way the dates fell on the calendar, or last month, the way the dates fell on the calendar, some people in our opportunity got 12 checks. And I'm thinking 12 checks in 1 month, 12 checks in 1 year, which one do you choose? And so
Right.
I wanted to tap into the multiple streams of income. So residual income truly means making money doing something once, getting paid over again. And that leverage income means you can make money and not be present. And how many people out there would love to make money and not have to be present for the sale?
Now, many of the things, and I'm loving this because it's also making people have to learn the 21st century technology, information age technology. How difficult is it to take maybe some baby boomers who have not been used to navigating online and back pages and all these things that they'll have to learn? How well is that training given to the people who are interested? Because,
I,
for instance, let me pause you.
all
Tracy,
right.
she just tried to come in And she's trying to come in again, and she had all this blur and stuff in the background. So we have to get our people up to date, because right now she's making our picture look ugly. You see what I mean? But we're gonna
Why is
deal with
this
it, huh,
going
Tracy?
twice?
Hello, Tracy.
Oh, what?
But anyway,
Ah,
Gloria, back to our conversation. Uh,
Uh,
how do we get
what,
people? Much like this situation, this is real live training right here for some people who might want to get in.
no, this is perfect because I had challenges. That's why I'm on my cell phone. But what I will tell you is, before I got started in business, I was not on social media whatsoever. Had never been on social media.
Hmm.
And my mentor, she said, Gloria, you're going to have to get on social media. And I was like, I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to do these things, but we help each other. And what I've learned from being in this business opportunity is you're talking to a lady who only knew how to do her job every place I worked where computers were involved, but I knew my job well. And so when
Yeah.
I got started in this business opportunity, the first thing that my mentor told me is she said, Gloria, you know how to call people, right? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, pick up the phone and call the suppliers, tell them what it is that you need, and they will help you. They'll put it all together, send you an email, you forward that email to your client. And of course, I had to ask her, okay, how does this whole forwarding thing work? Because it just wasn't something I was accustomed to. But can I tell you now, I have my own Zoom. I know how to let people in. I know how to run the slides. I know how to do everything, but it's something that was learned. But the other thing that I will share with the baby boomers and also my seasoned and spicy people is we have folks in our company. One young lady, she's a director in our company when it comes to marketing, but she's 80 years old. She just had her 80th birthday this year. I figured out how to do the social media thing. I'm not the best at it, but you know what? We have children, we have grandchildren, and some of us have great grandchildren, and they were practically born with keyboards in their hands. And those are the people who helped me.
I tell you, and I love this because like I say, empowering is what I'm all about, and we have to get outside of the box and that comfort zone that we have, and learn some of these new things. And as we continue to try to get this old senior baby boomer in, uh, we're going to ask you if someone is interested into this business opportunity, how do they contact you?
Well, what they can do is, because I'm in Indianapolis today, we're meeting in person over at Castleton
maybe this
at the
is what it
McAllister
is.
Deli,
Where I'm
and we're
at.
going to be there 1
There.
o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. So they can meet us there if they're local. We're also going to have a Zoom tomorrow, and I'll give you that information. But more importantly, they can send an email or a text. And so Tracy, I believe she has her information out there. But what I will do is I will give you my email address. It's somedaytravel@mail.com. And there's no G because I already got a G in my name.
You go here with your bad self. No, I am proud and honored to have you in on this platform, and hopefully we can build a way and make sure that you're staying relevant on the Radio Next TV platform. Tracy, do you have anything you want to say, man? Because you're making this difficult on a brother trying to do a show professionally, and you just hi, Tracy.
But you know what? It was where I was sitting. Can
Okay.
you hear?
Yes, we can hear you, Tracy.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
See,
See,
this
Gloria,
technology, this
you see what I
modern
mean?
technology.
Gloria, we getting ready to close this out.
Okay,
I'm
good
gonna
morning.
remove
You
her.
know
No, I'm
what?
gonna
It was where I
I'm
was
going to
the
remove her
all
from the
the
daggone screen because boy, I've had a great show up to now, and she still can't hear me. So we're gonna take her out. Gloria, again, the information today, and they can come find out more about your travel service.
Yes, they can find us at McAllister's Deli today at Castleton. We will be there at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock, sharing a full in-person conversation slash presentation on what it is we do and how we tap into 8 streams of income. Also, they will be able to find me on social media, Gloria Summersall, just as it's spelled on the screen. They can find me there on social media. I have on a green dress. And then more importantly, My email address is someday, SOMEDAY, travel at mail.com. And that's just MAIL. And
I'm
then they can
glad you
try to
told them
trace.
that because I did it like you sent it, boy, and I was so tempted to put at gmail.com and there's no
Yeah,
one more time.
no G. I got the G already. So someday travel at mail.com. And then
Okay.
also, if Tracy can give her information, there she is.
For the sense of comedy, because she probably can't hear me still. Tracy, see, I told you. I'm not picking on her. She don't even know that she's supposed to be talking now. But
But you
it's
know what,
okay.
Double Love, that's how we get it done because together we are much stronger than we are separately and apart. And Tracy knows that anytime she needs help from me, she got me.
Well, she needed your help this morning because she done created
That's
a
just
cluster. She done created some
shut
cluster F up on this interview right here. But no, good luck today. And we're definitely going to be in touch. We're going to contact one another next week, and I can share with you how we can keep propelling your information about this great opportunity on my network because I have a vast audience of seniors who are really seeking opportunity and looking for new ways to create income. And some of these ways are new to the public and they just don't understand how simple and easy it will be for them to make that transition. Gloria Summersall, thank you again and good luck today. Thank you, Tracy. I'll talk to you later.
Bye for now.
That is, boy.